Okay, in all fairness, we totally could have run this thing a lot faster if we'd had just a regular i7 on an 1151 board, but we kind of went with the Ridiculosity theme, went with X99, and it actually kind of worked out. Streacom does, in fact, on their website have a multi-panel kit that connects the heatsink to 2 side panels. It's a 105 watt kit versus the 65 watt kit that we ran, and would probably be a better idea for somebody who wanted to run an i7 7700 or even a higher wattage i5. It will run an i5 on the standard heatsink, but you know, maybe a little upgrade would be needed.
So it's very difficult to do this the correct way, and the correct way is to put the heatsink this way.
Yes.
And that is so that it will just have more surface area contact here with this when you put that on there.
Yeah, so it actually runs thermally, the striping will go across here, so all of these will conduct heat as opposed to vertically where it'll just run a few of these panels, because these are all through-hole heatsink fins. They go all the way through. So however many we can contact on this plate actually will help with our thermal dissipation.
Now the problem is this ASRock motherboard, look at the CPU socket. It's not in the center, it's in a strange spot, and it's going to be hard to route these without coming into contact with the side right there. So we had to pull these copper heat pipes out a little bit, which is not really the best way to do it. So we're going to see if this actually gives us better cooling, just having the heat pipes pulled out a little bit, and that aligned the correct way. But so yeah, if we can't get this 20 core going with this, we're going to switch it down to a 14 core, and then we're going to sob, and then we're going to be like, wait a minute, we're probably still the first idiots who put a 14 core Xeon into a passively cooled case, so we'll take what we can get.
We still want a GTX 1050. We still want to do cool gaming benchmarks at some point.
So yeah, it's now cooling. Wait a minute, you're cheating.
Oh,
you were fanning it? You're cheating?
Totally stable at 60, no problem.
Let's turn it off and let it chill, and then turn it back on. So we just pulled a hard drive out of here that already has Windows on it. It's already an X99, and we're like, whatever, let's just see if it works. Popped it over here, and sure enough, we've got Windows 10 running over here. CPU Z is recognizing this as a strange CPU. Yeah, there's no such thing as the CPU. This entire video is just a lie. Anyway, you're running some stress tests right now, and
I'm just running a multi-thread stress test, and this is our maximum temperature across all cores.
It's not bad.
It's a package temp of 58 Celsius, which is 12 degrees cooler than the maximum temperature of the 20 core. In Cinebench, 1110, just over a 3930K. It's not too terrible. In 7-zip, 28,760 MIPS. Again, not terrible. I mean, look at that, 1.5 gigahertz. And in CPU-Z, about an E8500 in performance there on the single core, but the multi-thread, look at that. Almost
nice, that is beautiful.
Almost a 7700K there. That's pretty good. 1.7 gigahertz, but honestly, I'm impressed.
It's probably going to be on fire.
Hey, where's our temperatures? Our DDR4 is running at 2135 because good.
Sure.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Holy shit.
50 degrees? Let's do stress on all 12 cores. I guess it's not 14, according to Intel it is, but I'm not even gonna do that. It still is 30 megs of cache. That's a ton of cache.
But yeah, the multi-core.
Keep in mind this is under 2 gigahertz.
Right.
This is 1.7 gigahertz.
So it's still running like a first gen i5, or what would you say about a Core 2 Duo around that area?
Yeah, like a late gen Core 2 Duo, like an E8500.
Not bad.
No.
Now, if you're wondering how we got these games on here and what all this mess is up here on the top, what we did is we wired this thing into our hard drives here. We're playing the game off the hard drive from the test bench. So yeah, that's why all this is so goofy over here.
It really is.
Just we're abusing some hardware, but that's the point of Ridiculosity, I believe.
Of course, I've never played this game before, so this is fun.
No, I haven't either. I've just benchmarked it, but I've been wanting to play it. Heard it has great combat. Maybe I'll finally play it on this machine here.
Watch that color change.
I decided to go for one that's just full silly. I'm not sure if people want silly, but this is a very comfortable mouse. What do you think?
It's incredibly comfortable. Actually, it really, really is. I honestly would not mind using it 24/7, and it's fairly light.
It's kind of. I don't know if I'm going to get one of these or not, but I just got a few production samples when we were over in China on quote-unquote vacation. There's that.
It's good stuff.
So, put you on the spot, you got a closing salutation for everybody about this thing? What do you think?
On the system itself, I don't think it should be putting a 12-core, 14-core, or 20-core CPU in here, but if you do get one that's one of the low-voltage units, it will handle it. I mean, this is running 1.7 gigahertz, 65 watts, about 60 degrees under load on all 12 cores when we did a stress test. My biggest thing is I really love the case. I really do. The Streacom DB4 is awesome. It was incredibly easy to build. I've torn this thing down probably 7 times now, and it's just...
Yeah, I love how all the walls come off.
Yeah, it's 4 screws off the top, and then every single panel just pops right off. In fact, I can probably just do it live.
Well, do it live.
You just pull these little thumb screws out, and then the panels come right off. And they are really solid aluminum, incredibly effective. And as a silent system, it's extremely usable. It really is. Links down below. Check us out on the forum. Merch, shirts, wonderful things. They're awesome. You should buy them. We love them. You do too. I promise you will. And thanks for checking us out again on the forum. We're all hanging out on the forum. We'd love to see you there. Really, we would.
Are you on the forum right now? Are you on the forum?
No, I'm
What is
doing
this?
work.
What is this? This is not the forum. We're lying. We're lying. Where's my hat? These are all lies. I can't see. It's all backwards.
On the Discord right now, people want to talk there.
What's happening? Hutch, what are you doing? Oh my God, there's people outside. They're coming. This is awful.